So let's tell you in detail the direct letter that has been written by Home Minister Amit Shah to West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee on the current migrant situation in the state of West Bengal. But Amit Shah has said that despite repeated communication, the West Bengal government has not done anything to ensure the safe return of the migrants. Shah also added that the inaction is causing considerable distress amongst the migrants there. And this is a tussle between the centre and the West Bengal government, where Home Minister Amit Shah writing directly to Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee on the issue of migrants, where already the Home Minister saying that the central government, which is operating the special Shramik trains to facilitate the safe return of migrant labourers to their native places in different parts of the country, but the state of West Bengal, it seems, is not cooperating with the centre at all. Home Minister Amit Shah has demanded an answer on Mamata government's inaction over the migrants' distress in the state of West Bengal. This comes amid a continuous tussle that is being witnessed on handling also of the deadly coronavirus pandemic itself. We have seen how the war of words go on between the West Bengal administration and the centre as well. We have Aishwarya Kapoor, our political editor, with us. A direct letter from Home Minister Amit Shah to Mamata Banerjee. What does it imply, rather, when it comes to non-cooperation on another issue? And this is the migrant issue that is being reported from the state of West Bengal, Aishwarya.
Absolutely, Amita. And this is after several attempts being made to communicate between the MHA and then the West Bengal Chief Minister's office. But all of those attempts were futile because the Chief Minister's office just did not responded back, and that's when the Home Minister himself wrote to the Chief Minister because it's about the condition of the migrant labourers hailing from the state of West Bengal. When the migrant labourers from each and every state across India are being allowed to go back to their native place, why is it only one state government which basically is choosing its people not to be called back? Because the trains are being provided, all of the logistical support is being provided, but there is something which is just not meeting the eye, that the West Bengal Chief Minister is just not taking the call so that the migrant labourers who are at this very point of time in different parts of India can be called back to the state of West Bengal. That permission or that request has to be made by the state administration. The central government is going to coordinate, central government is going to facilitate, but at the end of the day, it's the Mamata government who needs to reach out to the state government. And this is after at least half a dozen communiques between North Block and then the Writers' Building in West Bengal. But West
Bengal Chief Minister, to the reasons best known to her, is just not responding back. And as a result, there are at least couple of lakh migrant labourers hailing from her own state, hailing from the state of whose people have chosen her as the Chief Minister, are still stranded across the country. When there are trains running on a daily basis, on an hourly basis between one state to another, today's time is unprecedented time. COVID-19 is something which is not only a national pandemic but a global pandemic. And West Bengal, there are several issues which are being raised, but the people need to come back to their home.
All right, Rita Bahuguna Joshi is with us on the phone line. Aishwarya, all right, I beg your pardon. Rupa Ganguly is with us on the phone line right now. Let me go across to her right now from the BJP. Rupa ji, if we talk about the current situation in West Bengal, the BJP in West Bengal had also protested on this issue. If you're talking about the migrant labourers, there are many from the state of West Bengal who want to go back to their native states. There are many other West Bengal labourers who want to come back to their native state of West Bengal. It's a two-way street. Why isn't Mamata Banerjee acting on it?
See, from the beginning, when migrant labourers were trying to reach us here, the people of here in Bengal, West Bengal, then lockdown was on, and Chief Minister had written a letter. She said that I've written letters to all the Chief Ministers of all the states that, please take care of our labourers. But she did not have any clue who is there, where, how many people are stuck over, in which area. So BJP Bengal tried to locate them and tried all the technical help which could be provided to them. But then, after all, it's a chief minister's decision, and she has to act upon it to speak to the other CMs of the states and coordinate with the people who is stuck where. If she doesn't want to do it, probably she doesn't want to spend her part of the money she has to spend. But even if she doesn't want to spend or she doesn't have money, why can't she speak out? Why can't she say that I don't have so much of money to bring them over? So that also can be arranged for, but then she has to say it, no?
Absolutely, because this is not the first time that is happening, such kind of a tussle between the centre and the West Bengal government. When it comes to the deaths and the number of cases, you also had the ICMT team also visiting the state of West Bengal. There was a tussle on that point. When it comes to the international borders with Bangladesh, many trucks were also stranded there. The centre raised that issue. That was also a problem. And right now, if we talk about the migrant movement, because, ma'am, we are getting to know over 2 lakh people have now successfully gone back to their respective homes in their respective villages, in their native states. That is not being allowed in the state of West Bengal. Does it give out the message that Mamata Banerjee doesn't care much for the migrant laborers in her state?
See, there's one more point which is coming in my mind, that probably if she organizes it officially, then the people of this country will actually understand that how many people have gone out and spread themselves over in different states, because West Bengal is suffering the biggest joblessness in India. So probably that is the number which she is trying to hide, and probably that can be one more reason that वो कहना नहीं चाहती कि कितने लोग अलग अलग राज्य में लगे हुए हैं काम के लिए, पश्चिम बंगाल में काम का बंदोबस्त नहीं है, इसीलिए ये एक वजह हो सकता है, मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है.
Of the people of West Bengal, this is about saving human life. Parties in politics and trying to keep her own image at bay. What she's doing is she's playing with the life of innocent laborers who have gone out of the state for their basic livelihood. She's not allowing them to come back home, basically.
Aishwarya, if you can take that question again to Rupa ji. All right, I believe we've lost that line now. But the main standing point for the BJP also remains the same as they continue to ask those questions to Mamata Banerjee directly as to why is she not even acting when it comes to the migrant laborers who are stranded in our state, migrant laborers from West Bengal who are stranded in other states, and they are finding a way to come back to West Bengal, where the centre right now is talking about a direct letter that has been written by Home Minister Amit Shah to West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, saying that the centre is not getting the support that is expected to from the state on the issue when it comes to migrant laborers. We're looking at Aishwarya special Shramik trains that have been organized on part of the centre. Over 2 lakh people have gone back successfully. The state of West Bengal is a standalone state which is not reacting at all. Why?
Amita, what the BJP claims that it's only because the Chief Minister wants to keep her image that she's not allowing this to happen. But the fact of the matter remains that these are unprecedented times, and what is happening right now is to try and save human life, trying to bring back migrant laborers who had left the state for a better livelihood to come back. And how can any chief minister, irrespective of their party lines, this is above parties in politics, this is about saving human life. So irrespective of whomsoever we are talking about, but in this regard, the West Bengal government needs to understand that they need to call back their people back home, so that the people who are tense now, it's going to be 54 days if you include lockdown 3.0. And this is the need of the hour. This is the only way. Lockdown is the only way. Social distancing is the only way you can control corona. So Mamata Banerjee needs to understand that this timing may or may not increase. So the government of India is allowing people to come back to their homes, stay with their loved ones, stay with their near and dear ones. Why is Mamata Banerjee creating a barrage in that? Why is Mamata Banerjee preventing that from happening? Why is Mamata Banerjee not allowing these trains to come back? Why is Mamata Banerjee just urging? She has to just urge, because that prerogative, that authority is with the state government. Every state government who has even 10 migrant laborers in any
and
other
we can
state
see, Aishwarya, how serious the situation has actually gotten, because to that extent, it is the Home Minister himself. This is a direct letter that has been written by Amit Shah to Mamata Banerjee, the Chief Minister of West Bengal, that act up, think about your migrant laborers. This is injustice to them. If they want to go back, you're not providing them that kind of a safe passage. We'll come back to the story with more updates, Aishwarya. For the moment, thank you very much for joining in.